Yo, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna be talking about Spiritvale and the card system and abilities. I just thought about it. I was just spitballing about it on my stream. That's why, like, hey, why not talk about what I'm thinking? So, for example, some of these abilities in your skill tree can be also found on cards. Let's say you go to your advanced class as a mage. I'm not sure what it's called in this game. Is it Mage Master or so? I'm not sure. This is my first mage account. I've only been playing the game for about 10 days. But I was just talking about that when you advance your class, you can pretty much get rid of this if you want to. You don't have to. I mean, if it's a choice, this game is giving you a choice to decide what you do with the cards and your abilities once you advance your class. There's multiple ways to do something in the game, and I think the dev thought it out really well. I saw, I'm just bringing it up today. I figured it'd be great, especially after what I saw on Discord server after update. They had people literally crying and complaining about a game within 5 minutes of some changes. First, you have to understand it's a playtest. Somebody may say, "Oh, the playtest doesn't mean this and that." Hey, if somebody makes a change in the game and the game been updated within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and there's some changes, some big changes that you don't like just because you read it, first of all, you're being biased. You haven't even given it a chance. With the abilities that I'm about to talk about, Firebolt. Let's say I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's say I'm an advanced class, which I'm not yet, but I will be soon, probably today or tomorrow, probably today, maybe today. Um, the thing is, instead, I can go here to my cards. I have two cards here. I have let me find it. I have a card for it. Let's see. I will have to find it. I forgot the name of it already. I'm gonna look for it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I have a dog pup card, which gives you Fireball level 3, right? So instead of me putting 2 points on my Fireball when I hit my advanced class, I can hit two of these, right? And this is what happens when you hit two of these. I'm gonna show you what happens. I'm gonna get rid of my dog Bow Wow. I'm gonna do it right here. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna extract. I'm gonna remove my cards, right? I'm gonna remove my cards. And this is what happens when you got two of the same cards. If you don't know this, now you're gonna learn a day. So the dog pup card, level 3 Firebolt. One, two. It becomes a double flaming codex, right? And I can go here and put it down, right? That's my Firebolt level 3. It was not level 3 at first, I believe so. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get rid of it. So I don't have to. If I wanted to reset my points right now, I wouldn't have to use this at all. I can just put it on my weapon and it'd be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So this game can be really creative. A lot of people um, seem to love to just copy other people's builds, this and that. That's fine. If you're really struggling, you need help. Nothing wrong with that. But also understand you have a lot of freedom in this game to do exactly what you want to do in terms of your play style, your needs, whatever you need as a player. But if you're just copying things without actually trying to explore the game and like figure out things on your own, you may miss out on some cool builds that nobody's doing at the moment because you think there's only, oh, this is the best build. You don't know. I mean, the game has been out, what, 4 months. I'm about to be 2 weeks in, 14 days in. The game's only been out like 2 months. I've been, 4 months. I believe 4 months, almost 5 months. It's like you don't know every build. You have not explored every card option. You have not done everything in the game. I can guarantee you in 4 months, especially when the way this dev is updated. And from what I read yesterday, it's not, brother. It's not. For example, let's talk about Leech, right? Let's talk about Leech here. Leech, Leech pretty much sucks away, right? HP pretty much like it's like sucking the HP when you're fighting. So I think that's what Leech does. Correct me if I'm wrong. But instead of using Leech, could you just use hit on damage cards if Leech is not as good or you think it's not as good? I mean, come on, guys. You gotta, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. That's not what Leech does. It's like sucking away the HP from what you're fighting, or because I know what Leech means, but what I'm saying is you could change your cards to. My point stands. You can change your cards to health on hit. There are health on hit cards. I might have one in here somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. Do I have health on hit? I don't know. This is my old account. I got stuff in my storage too. But I said I'm playing game for almost 2 weeks, so I don't know everything. But from what I'm reading, there's a lot of things you can do. But if you're one of those people that just go and purely just watch guides all day and go copy stuff all day without actually trying to like be unique with your character, and then think you know the game, you do not know the game. I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be real with you. You do not know the game. Sorry, not sorry. You do not know the game. I can be on a game in a short period of time and start understanding the game somebody been on for 4 months, 2 months, because they choose not to actually sit there and learn the game the right way. It's no right but learn the game as much as possible. There's so many different options. I'm over here building this character. If I'm going to do this character, I may just level him up, keep this gear here that I have here, and just farm more gear that I need. And if I need to reset anything, I can go to card here. It costs a little money. If you're struggling to make money, maybe you should grind a little bit more because this game gives me money by fighting. But I got 5 mil. I'm barely doing anything in terms of selling. I've been selling gear for 1 gram since I've been in this game since the beginning, since like the fifth, sixth day on. And I've been selling gear for 500, 1K now, a little bit more. Just cheap gear, cheap gear. I mean, it's enough money to like pick out cards and then you go grind, farm, and you can get more stuff. You can sell stuff here. I can show you. I can do this all in this one video, showing an example to make sense of it, bro. You can get like I'm gonna go here, and this is like it's gonna be recorded, no re-record, no editing, just straight up, honestly, what I'm thinking as I go. I can go. Let's see. I don't know what card it's used for. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'll probably find it. Again, I'm gonna go tree bark. For example, tree bark. Let's say you're not the type of person that want to sell all day or you don't know what the price is going to be. You can go here, right, and you can go to your material. You hit Alt and you click. Alt click pretty much selects all of it. I'm gonna go ahead, Alt and then click left click. I just got 900 grams from just 90 tree barks, right? I got 900 grams for 90 tree barks. Imagine if you don't know how to if you're low level and you're struggling to farm high tier gear, you can go get tree bark and you can do 90 of these, right? You can go farm tree bark, and if you do the math, right? So I calculated, if you do the math, let's say you do this like 4 times, right? You got 90 tree bark 4 times. It's not bad. It's not bad, right? You know what I'm saying? So so 90, so we got 4 times the tree bark, all right? You can make so much money. You can make way more than that. Way more than that. How much? I wonder how much is one tree bark. So a tree bark is 10. It's 10 gram, 10G, 6 gram. I talk weird. Right? I'm just one taking this, so excuse my English. I'm English, but excuse if I just mess up my words. Anyways, it's 10, right? You can get 300 of these and probably make way more money than Witcher, and way more than 900. Way more. So there's really no excuses that I'm not able to farm. So I say, I'm not able to farm gear. I'm not going to make money. Nah, you just don't want to go do it a different way. It's not that you don't have the need to make more money. If you choose not to go make money because you want to do things the easier way. If you're high level, it would be easier to farm, clearly. But farming bark is also easy. It's nothing difficult about me going out here and going farm some bark. So that's just my advice to anybody playing the game you're struggling to make gold. Go farm regular items. Go sell it to the seller. Go sell gear cheap, low tier gear. You press M. There's a map. You can go. Anybody can get to 6 to 10 within like the first 15 minutes, probably or less, maybe. You go here. There's stuff that you can sell, man. There's materials you can sell, man. Like there's a lot you can sell the cadmium card for a decent price. This will go for a decent price. This probably go for a decent price. The players are power rocking the shards. You need those to go to the blacksmith to refine. You can sell them for a good price. There's so many different ways to make money in game. If you really want to make money in game, there's really no excuse. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just being real because I actually enjoy the game. And I don't know how many guys this and that. I'm not making no guide videos. It's not. I guess we consider something like that, but it's more like tips and advice and a mentality of like understand that you have ways to make money even if you're low level. And if you don't think so, maybe you just don't want to put in the work and do it. It's a video game. It's not that difficult for me to go out here and start farming. It's just not. Look, it's just not. Right? I got a shield right there. All right. I just missed that. We're not gonna talk about that. Make fun of me. Make fun of me. I'm gonna cry. But besides that, look, I'm getting equipment. This is level 1 area. Right here is the level 1 area. If you're not on the ultimate comp, you're gonna have a war. Right? I'm gonna show you right now. Anybody wants? I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm about to make some gold. I'm gonna sell everything I got from this area right now. I'm gonna see how much gold I got. But then just a second. See, I'm gonna spend here seconds. So I don't stay that long. I just want to show if I'm gonna talk about something, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm about to get gold. Right? I'm about to get gold. So I say you're doing this. You get a little gold. To start up, you can make 1K in the game from just farming, and just by leveling. Right? You can make 1K quick. There's no warp on this account because the oats on my other oats. And then if I go here again, I'm gonna go and sell. So I'm gonna sell material, this consumables. Wait a minute, I'm in materials, right? I forgot what I was gonna do, but see, I don't even pay attention. Anyway, excuse me, I did not pay attention. But see, I got a short. So you got short. So short. Say, do you want to sell? They ask me to sure, but these are refining. I'm gonna sell them regardless. That's 10 right there, right? I got fur, 30, 60, 100. I'm gonna sell them. That's 110, 120, 190. I'm gonna sell the shirt 200, 270. I just made 280, almost 300 again that quick. So imagine you spend less than a few seconds or so, like I did, and you actually, you're there for like 5 minutes, looting up somewhere. You're gonna make it like at least 10K plus from just like selling like materials outside. Now, if you're just leveling and you forget which materials or for which for like for a certain crafter, just make sure. This is what I would do. So I will put everything in my storage. So this is just my advice. If you're not sure what materials go to what crafter, just put everything in the storage, right? This is how you do it. This is my advice. I think this is good advice. Put everything in storage and you start over from zero. So anything that you farm now, you sell it. So for example, I just sold those items. My storage, my bag is clear here of materials, which is good. Which means I can go on a map, click M, I can go anywhere on the map, right? I can go anywhere on the map and I can start farming these areas and sell every material that drops on the ground without worrying about selling anything that I might have wanted to use. So that is just my advice. It seems it's not guys. If you watch the video, you already played the game. You know what I'm talking about the Discord server. I'm Spirit Haven in game, bro. I'm not afraid of nobody in game, bro. I'm gonna speak my mind. Honestly, if you don't like what I gotta say, hey, so be it. But what happened yesterday in Discord server was very unnecessary. Coming out the dev over some updates after 5 minutes, bro. Come on, gotta be mature here, guys. We gotta be mature. We are the players of the game. We built this community by how we act and how we think. If there's changes and these changes are fresh and they just happened, give it a chance. Don't start misinformation. Like giving misinformation to new players, people that just joined the Discord server, being negative, being toxic. It's like what kind of community are you trying to build? And sometimes you gotta put your personal opinions, like you gotta put kind of you gotta learn how not to be biased and put your inconvenience to the side because most of the complaints have to do with inconvenience, not because the changes are bad. We don't even know the changes are bad or good because we haven't even tried it in 5-10 minutes. So if you think I'm wrong, bro, you remember if you watch the video and you disagree and you think I'm wrong, remember if you cry within 5 minutes and you went in the game and played one fight and be like, oh, I died. Hey, maybe you're doing something wrong. I'm not gonna assume you're doing something wrong, but maybe you are. You could, and maybe you're not. It takes strategy to play a game, right? Just like standing still and like going against big mobs and doing nothing doesn't, and you get clapped and you're like, oh, I got clapped. If you're standing still and you're fighting, not dodging, just know that's on you. You could be dodging. There's a dodge system in space. If you're new to the game, this is video enjoy. There's a dodging system. Come on, guys. Don't be in no Discord server. Just get misinformation to new players that join the server. Don't be being toxic, negative, off rip over an update because it's an inconvenience to you. Give the dev a chance. This is a play test. This is the first game I've seen in a long time or a game I've joined where I've seen a dev update the game so much, trying to fix problems that are occurring like glitches, bugs. It's one guy, one guy. He's doing everything. He's putting everything together. He's passionate about his project. He has a vision. Let's have some hope. Let's keep faith high and try to be positive in this community. And don't be judging things off of 5 minutes of playing, 10 minutes. When things changes and you have to adapt. First of all, that goes with real life too. This is a life lesson too. Some things you have to adapt to before understanding if it's better or not. And this is not even a full release. When a full release come out, there's gonna be a whole bunch of changes. Probably, maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. I'm not the dev. I don't know what the guy's thinking. But I do have thoughts of what could happen. I have predictions. Everybody have predictions, right? For example, I'm going to talk on one other thing. This is me talking about some other things. And I'm on my break right now. I make music. I stream production on Twitch at D-Dot to Mind. And I play this in between. I produce music throughout my day, and I play this in between. I love the game. Playing it casually, and sometimes I play a few hours or so after my music is all done. But I want to talk about the certain classes. For example, I'm going to my log out. I want to talk about the class warrior. I think warriors. I'm correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, you guys are rather correct. If I'm wrong about something and I say something wrong about like, because I'm still pretty new to the game, 10 days. The warrior, they do not have an advanced class, right? If you're in a video, let me know. Do the warrior have a class? I looked at Discord. I could be, I could like misread something and I could be wrong. But the warriors do not have a class in the scouts, right? I heard people say the scouts been nerfed. Okay, let's think about this for a second. If there's no class against the Scout, Warriors, and I think Summers, I could be wrong. I said if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just let me know like hey, there's advanced for Summers. Just let me know in the comments. Don't be rude. Don't be a douchebag. Say hey, there is a class. Just let me know there is a class, and that's fine. The Warrior class does not have advanced. I think if I'm wrong. Let me know. And I know the Scouts do not have advanced class. Remember, guys, if these classes feel weak, we do not have a advanced class for the Scouts. Scouts don't even feel that weak. So imagine this Scout turns into a gunslinger. You realize when your class get advanced, they get stronger, right? They're not supposed to get weaker; they get stronger. So let's before people start judging the scout being nerfed and saying this crap. I've seen some strong attacks on scouts. I don't know who's saying it. I'm just calling out anybody that thinks something's weak without actually knowing if it truly is weak. We don't know yet. The scouts have not had their advanced class yet. How about we wait until then before we start judging the character class? Wait until the advanced happens, then start to speak if you think this and that. Hey, suggestions, opinions are, hey, that's fine. You think something's weak, that's fine, but that doesn't mean you're right. Doesn't mean I'm right against it. But one thing is, I'm not over here saying the scout is weak or too strong because I don't know yet because there's no advanced class. Same with the warrior. So I'm just on the video. I'm just making a video, just kind of speaking on this. That way, we get this community in the right spot in terms of like, everybody's a negative player. There's a lot of positive people. I just want to call out people that are thinking like that. Because people that are positive like me about the game and have hope for the game, they're not really the problem. The people that are gonna be the problem for the game, like hurting the community, the people that be negative off the first 5 minutes of some change or something because something was an inconvenience to them. Or an inconvenience to you is not an inconvenience to everybody else. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be a little bit more. The way you speak about it matters more so than your opinion. You could have an opinion, but you're saying, "Oh, this is trash," or you're in the service saying, "Oh, this is useless, bro." Just because something is useless to you doesn't mean it's useless to somebody else. I could have been a lawyer, maybe, I don't know, but it doesn't mean it's useless to somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So I'm over here. I'm gonna talk about this. Like I said, I'm Spirit Haven. You see me around. You probably see me around. Spirit Haven is you. You probably see me around. These are my other account names: Study Frames, Mana, Warrior Hope, Santa Rez. But you see my shots probably. I'm new, but you probably see me around. I always help out players level. I've been giving out free gear. So you gotta understand, as a new player, luckily I'm not easily influenced. There are a lot of people that are easily influenced by misinformation and negativity. I'm not saying I'm not saying not to have opinions, not to have criticism towards things you think something just not right. You're the player, you're playing the game, of course. He probably hears your cries and this and that about the certain Dev probably see it. I'm sure they see it. But at the end of the day, you have to bear what changes off the rip. Before you start being biased and negative. There's ways to get criticism about things without being like completely like derailing, like you kind of be like so being like having ill manner towards it. You can be respectful towards it, something like hey, I don't think the leashes are great. Can we change that or can we like just read? But it's been 5 minutes, 10 minutes. First day, you don't know. Like I said, you could change leash to HP on hit. Certain classes, like I said, your card system needs to be explored more. I think the card system has not been fully explored. If somebody told me that they have explored every card system, every trick, you probably have not. There's a bunch of cards in this game. I I probably even have half of all the cards. There's boss support. There's so many different cards that you can run in this game. Different combos. I got I have, for example, right, I'm going to go back one more time. I'm going to show you something. I'm making a whole video showing you guys. I'm very passionate about things, very excited to speak about this. I love the game, by the way. There's certain things I didn't like in the beginning, like the trees. I thought the trees get in the way of your vision. I did think that. You see, I'm not bashing. I'm say, oh, the trees are trash. I'm not going to say that. You can say without saying the word trash or useless. You can say, hey, I just think this thing may not be. Like the trees were in the way of me sometimes. And I'm going to show you something about my class. So if I hit this, my guys, you're not gonna lie, I'm like, I gotta see which one. And another thing is somebody talking about. I believe you hit R. I have R instead of F in the rack. Some of these mobs have weaknesses to certain elements, so you put your cards and and stuff based off of what you do. If you farm in a certain spot, you can maybe put your cards to a certain way where you have a big advantage over the elements that they're weaker to. For example, I have a shield that has fire resistance. I love the farm at Demon Mall. You go to Demon Mall, it's a lot of fire based, mobs. So yeah, there's a lot to explore. Now I'm gonna show you something with my class. I need to show it, I did not show it. So if I hit her, I'm gonna let them hit me. So I can be a mage in the game. I'm gonna take damage on purpose. And you see here, I can heal myself as a mage. And every other class have an ability to heal. I don't know if everybody using these heals, but I'm gonna let him hit him a little bit more. I want to get hit by multiple. I'm gonna show you how strong a heal I can have with this regular heals here. These are level 5 heals. They barely doing something to my character. I thought this guy would get cooked a little fast. I want to get hit hard. There we go. Good, good, good. And look how many heals I get. See what I'm saying? So the higher INT I have, the stronger the heals I'm gonna have. And at the end of the day, now how do I have the level 5 heals while being a healer, while being a priest? I'm just talking about it. Like there's players that know about this already. There's guys that know about this that have been playing the game longer than me. But there's new players that do not know about this. So I'm gonna call out once again before you be a smart man in the comments. Say, oh, remember you know this. Remember, there's players that do not know this that might be looking for a video that don't know this. My level 5 heals comes from one of my cars, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't remember, dude. Like I'm still learning this game myself, but I'm figuring it out. Right here. So I think there's this one, Grant level 3 here heals, is my face mask. My face mask gives off my healing, I believe. Level 3 turns to level 5 by fighting, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, like I'm always correcting if I'm wrong. I think the more you fight, you can max out the level of your abilities. So as you're fighting and grinding the game, your abilities go up. I'm not sure if I'm right or not, but I think that is what's happening. But there's no way to tell when these are gonna level up. You just gotta keep fighting to level up. Maybe in the future they have like a meter that shows. This is my suggestion. Maybe if you get a meter that shows when it's about to level up, like kind of how this is like a white line that goes up, and then once it maxes out, it turns out to be the full coloring of the ability. That way you know, right? Like kind of how we have the bar here. Instead, we get like a white bar that goes up, or I don't know, or I don't know. It's some way. Maybe if you highlight over it, it tells you that the level percentage. I don't know. The dev can figure that out. I'm not the dev. I'm just making a suggestion. If there's a way to tell, please tell me. If I'm wrong about leveling levels up your by using your ability levels up your ability, let me know, guys. Just say it respectfully and be calm about things. We can be calm and civil about our opinions and thoughts, but we also understand that there's a big picture of things, and I'm making a video because I'm a positive dude about this stuff, and I'm gonna be mature about it. I'm gonna call out people. I'm gonna call out things that I need to call out because I would love to see this game succeed and do great. I would love to see this game personally, like I would love to see this game going in a great direction, but also have a positive and a helping community. Don't just do things just only for yourself as well. Even in games, you can help somebody out, help them out. Nothing wrong with selling. Sell if you need to sell, but also understand uplifting each other in a game and in a community is what makes things great. You know, Giving misinformation, being biased, not giving things a chance, that doesn't make you any better than somebody else. That's like you know what I mean. It doesn't make you any. It's not about somebody else. It doesn't make you any better. Is what I mean. It's not about somebody else. That doesn't make you any better when you be biased off the first five. Let's say I'm gonna say first 5 2 minutes. If you're biased about change, that don't make nothing better. You're trying to make things worse. Your opinion is gonna make things worse, not better. Because you didn't even sit there for an hour or two or a week and changes before deciding with your thoughts. But luckily, it seems like the dev doesn't listen to everybody's opinions, which is good because I wouldn't dare listen to y'all opinions about the dev when it comes to this stuff because you haven't even given it a chance. You haven't given it a chance of the changes. Why would somebody listen to somebody that didn't even give their game a chance or their changes a chance? I'll be out of my mind listening to you. I make music. I got people come on my stream trying to tell me what I should add to my track. Oh, you should add a pad or this and that. Like, bro, I'll be like, hey, no disrespect. You just enjoy the stream. Hey, I know what I want to add. I appreciate you. I appreciate your efforts. I tell people I appreciate my efforts. I say, hey, I appreciate I appreciate you. I say, I appreciate you, but I'm good. I know what I want to add. And guess what? A lot of people never show up again because they don't like nobody. I don't know if they don't. They don't like me. I don't want their suggestions. I don't want their opinion on what I should add. Every idea I have in my brain as an artist, I make music. I make really good music. I've been doing it for 23 months. 2 different programs as well. I'm really good at what I do, and I know what I want to do. But I'm not gonna listen to everybody's suggestions, and I don't want everybody trying to feed on my ideas as artists. I'm okay with somebody asking me to do a certain, like somebody, let's say I finish my track. I'm okay with somebody say, hey, do you mind making a track with some bass? I'm okay with suggestions after I'm done with the current project. If you want me to make a certain track that focuses on certain like bass or piano, or you would like to hear violin, I may personally make a track for that because you asked. But you still gotta let me make it the way I want to make it. No suggestions on what I should add when I make it. Just let me make it. You know? But that's just what I'm saying, y'all. Try to be humble. Try to be like mature about the way you use your words, mature about your opinion towards the game, the changes. And remember that you have to adapt to change that happens in these games, especially during a playtest, and give it a chance. Remember, everything's gonna be white. When this game get released, everything's getting white. You're starting from zero. So what you're gonna do then? You're gonna complain and cry that, oh, I gotta start over from zero. I gotta start battles 150 and release, and I gotta start over. But you don't have to start over. You have to get a new gear, put your stat points on, new cards, everything. Because but the thing is, you have the advantage of knowledge of players that didn't join the playtest. All of us, we have the advantage that players that are not joining don't have. They don't have the information that we're gonna have when we start the game, which means we can help out a lot of players. We can um, we can really have a good head start. One thing as well, understand that you can join each other. Don't forget, if you're a newbie, and you see another newbie, don't be afraid to invite each other, join, work together, bro. Like this is about, you can double XP, dog. Like if you're leveling slow, maybe you need to be inviting each other. I solo level. I'm 150. Nobody boosts me. Nothing wrong with getting help and a boost. There's nothing. I boost people all the time to level 60 plus 70. I was 25 to 70, 60. You know, I help people off and on again, no problem. But also understand you can help each other out as well. Remember, I got to 150. Bro, ever since I joined the game days ago, I've been helping players below my level. If I'm level 50, I'm helping level 20 get to level, like, level up to like 40 plus 50 with me. While they reaching level 40, I'm like level 70, 80. Because I started a squad and I sit in all chat that I'm helping players. Or not even just helping players. I went to the lower grounds just to invite people. You can ask them in the chat, question mark, need help, or you can just invite them. If they decline it, they decline it. If they accept it, then you got a partner running the game with you without you even have to ask. All you asking is you inviting them as well, because they give you options. Do you want to accept? Yes or no. So you don't even have to type. You can just go hit the interact button and just invite it. See, my videos are not here to give you guides. My video is to give you advice and tips mentally about how to approach the game, bro. Anybody can do it, bro. Guys are guys. Guys are great to be great, but I think giving people the mentality and thought process on how to approach things is even better. So that's why I'm doing that, bro. I'm not gonna. I made a guide yesterday, I think, or just 11, right? But I'm here to give you mental advice. Some of y'all need that, bro. Some of y'all need that. I know you do. Start thinking for yourself a little bit too. All these games have been spoiling us for years. Not me personally, because I don't play games like these tutorials all day. I'm not fans of tutorials. But these games are spoiling. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna say y'all have a blessed day. Try to be positive in the community. Try not to be negative all the time. Give things a chance. Keep your head up. And if you see me in the game, say hey if you see the video. Peace.